everybody, Koumintang here again. Time for another episode of Cooking with Koumy. Today we're doing something a little bit different. This is a recipe I had found off of Facebook. It's a garlic shrimp Alfredo bake. I'm going to be doing a lot of reading while I'm doing my cooking because I've never made this at all before or anything close to it. So this one's completely new to me, so I'm going to be running off of a recipe for most of it. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on our ingredients. What we're going to need is 10 ounces of pasta. I need 3 tablespoons of butter. We got 3 cloves of minced garlic. 1 pound of large or medium shrimp. A total of 3 tablespoons of chopped fresh parsley. And then I need 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. 3/4 cup of milk. 1/4 cup of chicken broth. 1 cup of shredded mozzarella. 1/4 cup of shredded parmesan. Another 2 tablespoons of shredded parmesan, some black pepper, and about 1 cup of chopped tomatoes. The recipe said about 2 large. I've got 1 in here, and that gave me about what I needed. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get all this stuff started. I've got my water boiling already for the pasta. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. You're also going to need a skillet that can go in the oven. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started on this. Okay, what we're just going to do is go ahead and get the pasta started. And then as soon as this is done cooking, that's just going to get drained. Okay, in our skillet, what we're going to do is we're going to get 1 tablespoon of the butter. We're going to have this set on medium heat. We're also going to put in our, as soon as that's done melting, we're going to add in our garlic, our shrimp, and the parsley. The parsley, we're only using 2 tablespoons of the parsley right now. The rest of the parsley is going to be used later. And you're just going to cook these shrimp about 2 minutes on either side. And after it's cooked for a couple minutes on the first side, let's go ahead and start flipping them over. Let them cook about 2 more minutes on the other side. If you're like me, I bought the pre-cooked shrimp because that's the only thing I could find in a 1 pound container of shrimp. And when you get your shrimp, you want to make sure they are deveined already and already peeled, because it just makes it a whole lot easier. Alright, after your shrimp has been done cooking, what you're going to do is you're just going to take the shrimp out. You're going to leave everything else in there as much as possible. Just put that shrimp onto another plate. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to add your other 2 tablespoons of butter. Go ahead and let that melt. As soon as that's done melting, add your flour in. Then you're going to whisk this until it's golden. Then go ahead and add in your milk and your chicken broth. And you're going to bring this up to a simmer. Now, as soon as your pasta's done, you can go ahead and pull this out and drain it. Okay, now that that's been simmering, we will stir in our 3/4 cup of mozzarella cheese. And our 1/4 cup of parmesan. I'm just going to stir this up until it's nice and creamy. Okay, at this point you're going to add your shrimp back in. Add in your tomatoes. and add in the pasta. And it does say if the mixture is too thick that you can add in a little bit more milk, which is what we're going to do. And you're just going to stir all this up. On a side note, you were only supposed to put 3/4 cup of cheese, of the mozzarella cheese in, and you were supposed to hold 1/4 cup of it out. So what we'll do is we'll add another 1/4 cup of mozzarella. That's probably why mine came out a little thick. And we're sprinkle about 1/4 cup of mozzarella on top. And your other 2 tablespoons of the parmesan. Okay, now go ahead and shut your heat off up top. And you are going to bake this for 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, so we've got it thrown in there, and after about 5 to 7 minutes, you're going to broil it for about another 2 to 3 minutes more. That way you can make the top a golden color. You don't want to put it in too long. You only want it in there for about 2 to 3 minutes. Any longer than that, you're going to end up burning it. So as soon as this is ready to be turned up, or as soon as we're ready to pull it out of the oven, I'll come back to you. Okay, we've had this thing in for our 5 minutes of bake time and 2 minutes of broil time. So we're going to go ahead and pull this thing out of here. And now you are going to take your remaining remaining tablespoon of parsley and just sprinkle it about. Okay, we'll go ahead and get some of this plated up now. Today we're only got 2 plates because, oh, that is looking good. Because it's just me and my girlfriend. My daughter is at a birthday party sleepover. And that is cheesy. We all know how I like my stuff cheesy. And there you have it. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We enjoyed making it, and the food turned out great. Twitter and Facebook links are down in the description below. Drop me a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Again, if you have any questions or comments, put them down in the comment section below. One more time, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, I highly ask that you guys subscribe. That way you get updates on all the new content coming out on the page. I do have some new content that I'm hopefully working on, and I want to have it out around, I want to say, Halloween, if all goes well. Again, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, links. Till next time, see you in the kitchen.